As part of your construction loan process, you or your builder will be required to keep an accurate record of the ongoing payments made to your suppliers and subcontractors throughout your project. In addition to the sworn statement, GreenStone uses a specific form to track these payments. A lien waiver, sometimes called a lien release, acts as a form of receipt between you and your subcontractor. Lien waivers need to be submitted along with the notarized sworn statement at each subsequent draw request after the first draw is processed. It is common for a lien waiver to accompany a check or cash payment to your subcontractors at the same time the payment is made, lessening the chance that this important step is not completed. Please note, a big box retail store, energy providers, or online suppliers will generally not sign a lien waiver. However, an itemized receipt of the items purchased will suffice in these instances. It is general practice that anyone performing labor on the build site or delivering supplies to the property fills out all the required fields and signs the waiver. When your subcontractor signs the appropriate lien waiver, they are effectively waiving their right to file a mechanics lien on the property for the amount listed on the form. These forms will be well kept in case there are any disputes in the future. GreenStone and our associated title companies utilize two different versions of a lien waiver. A partial unconditional lien waiver, which may also be called a waiver of lien to date, and a full unconditional waiver of lien, also called a final waiver of lien. These forms are very similar to one another, but are utilized at different points in time. The partial unconditional waiver is to be used when a deposit or partial payment is made to a subcontractor. The full unconditional waiver is to be used when a subcontractor has been paid in full for their services on the property, and there is no intention of them returning to do any additional work. Let's take a look at how to fill out your lien waiver. The top of the lien waiver notes who the contract is with. This will either be the property owner or the general contractor on the project. Next, fill in the description of the work being performed. Add in the name of the project as well as the address of the property. If it is a full lien, you will enter the total cost of the work being performed as well as the project completion date. If it is a partial lien, only include the amount that has already been paid. The bottom portion of the form will be filled out with all the subcontractor's information. Be sure they print both their name and company name, as well as provide a signature, address, and phone number. If a taxpayer ID is available, be sure to provide that on the form as well. GreenStone does not accept conditional waivers for our construction loans. Only unconditional waivers can be used, which will coincide with the actual payment being received by the subcontractor. All lien waivers must be signed by the subcontractor prior to being submitted to GreenStone. If you have further questions about the lien waiver process, please don't hesitate to reach out to your loan officer or construction disbursement specialist. We are here to help.